Okay, folks, Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, coming to you from Beckley's Camping Center. Today we're going to talk to you about the Dometic Refrigerator. It's an RV refrigerator and how to properly work that. Now, if you have any other questions on any other particular RVs or whatever, be sure that if you call, if you stop by, or if you email, you do ask for Paul, the Air Force guy, and I'll take care of you. And by the way, if you do ask for me, I have an exclusive offer that no one else here has, and that is something for you as well. So let's talk about this Dometic refrigerator. So as you can see, what you have is the controls on this particular one is on the outside. And what you're going to do is you're going to turn it on, and you want to make sure that it's in the auto mode initially. And I just keep it in the auto mode at all times. And what's going to happen is if you are plugged into electric, you can see that the AC light will come on. And of course, then you adjust how cold you want it by the numbers. Now, of course, I have it on number 5. Now, keep in mind that you want to have your trailer as level as possible, or your RV as level as possible, and you want to give it a good 12 to 24 hours to cool down. Okay? Now, let's talk about the inside here. Something you want to do on a regular basis, I would say on a monthly basis, is you have this tray back here, and you want to make sure that that is draining properly, and you'll see it on the outside. And what you do is you're just going to pour water into this tray, like a cup of water, make sure that it's going out. There are two things that can go wrong. The end of the hose could be clogged, or this drain hole back in the back here might be clogged up. Maybe some food got down in there. So all you do is take a little bit of safety wire and put that in there. Okay. You're also going to notice in this particular one is you have this thing here, which goes on the fins, and you want to make sure that you have that up at its highest setting as well. So you have two different things on here that you want to control. So now what you want to do, after you cool it down for a good 12 to 24 hours, you want to put anything that you put in the freezer, you want to make sure that it's already frozen. Anything that you put in the refrigerator, you want to make sure that it is already cold. Now keep in mind that, and some of you might have had this issue, if you stack a bunch of stuff on this first shelf and the next shelf, you may have this stuff up here freeze. There's no circulation inside of this refrigerator. So keep that in mind. Now they do make a fridge fan that you can use in here, and that will give you some circulation. And they actually have a fridge fan. It runs on AA batteries, and it has a deodorizer as well. Now let's keep in mind, so you go ahead and, let's say you're leaving on Friday, you go ahead and turn this thing on Thursday, on Wednesday I'm talking about. Thursday you load it up. Friday, before you get ready to leave to go camping, what you want to do before you turn any appliance to propane, you want to come over and you would want to light each of your burners over here and shut them off. What you're doing by doing such, you are bleeding the LP lines of any possible air pockets. All right, so you're hooked up to your truck, you're ready to go, it's Friday, come in, light those burners, you go back out at that point, and you're going to go ahead and disconnect your electric. Then you put that cord away, and at that point you're going to come back in and you're going to look at the refrigerator to make sure that the check light did not come on. Now keep one thing in mind, that you are traveling down the road with a open flame. So if you have to stop for fuel, make sure that somebody comes in and shuts this refrigerator off before you pull up to the pumps. Open flames and fuel does not mix very well, the vapors there. Okay, so keep that in mind. So this is the information for you on the Dometic refrigerator and using it properly. Hopefully you found it informational. And for any more questions, like I say, just keep me in mind. And remember to ask for Paul, the Air Force guy, when you call, when you email, or when you stop by. Thanks for watching, and we'll come back at you again soon.